At the confluence of the Three Rivers is Acrisure Stadium. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. It's the Virginia Tech Hokies and the Pittsburgh Panthers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe already putting her to work with some injury news. Holly?
I caught up with the Panthers head coach. Coach said because they are still without their starting quarterback, this has been essential to have a bye week this week. Give their backup all of the reps with the number one offense, something he typically doesn't do all season long. So they have really focused on more reps, more reads, so he can really hit the ground running here today early in this game. Back to you.
Holly, we'll see what kind of problems that might cause. He'll start the return inside his 5. Slips through the line. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. There is a man still down. It's a Hokie, and they'll stop play to check on him. Caught in the backfield, it's Adams. Still on his feet at the 45. Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, but they finally get him down after the big pickup at the 25. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Hokies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll run him again. Got a little grass. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. They've really got this offense humming. Just the 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Pushes ahead. They were all over it.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
And they talked about it this week with us. They talked about wanting to start this football game fast. Nothing like taking the opening possession, using your script to your advantage, and then getting closer and exerting your physicality, running the football in, off to a hot start for this offense.
And he's coming out of the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Now the Panthers offense takes the field for the first time in this game. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows to have success in this game against this defense is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense. There's strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses the defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Out wide left, it's sacked. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Pitt will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. He only needs a sliver of daylight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, "Sit down, sir."
Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going up top. Reels it in. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Quarterback changing the play. Second down, gonna throw it. Rolls right. He'll try to do it himself. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up one on the play. And the Hokies are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Churns into the pile. Oh, he's got some space. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. The Hokies are moving quickly down the field. Left side is Brown. Touchdown, Hokies! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
It does not take this offense long to get going. We've seen 2 drives. We've seen 2 touchdowns, David. They are so explosive. They've got so much speed all over the field, and they're lighting this scoreboard up early.
Hey, you better find some answers defensively. You better find a way to slow them down. And how about this next possession for your offense? Like, coming on the field, you can tell. As an offensive coordinator, you got to feel it. Like, my defense is not holding them down right now. We got to put together a drive, get some points on the score in this next possession.
Quick give. It's Smith.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
The give on the counter. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. They want to run it left here. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, and they've got to go a long way. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Making the adjustment on the play. Snaps it. They'll throw to start the drive. Got room at the 35. Turning it on. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. First down, 10 yards to go. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Denmark. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
These are simple routes, the drag routes that go across the field, but they actually can turn into huge plays. You see all the speed on the outside now, wide receiver. You get in his hands quick, he can go make a play, make one guy miss, and maybe next time he can make an even bigger game.
Offense in a bunch formation. Complete on third down. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Touchdown, Virginia Tech! And they take it in for 6 more points. No midseason concentration lapse here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And he made the extra point without problem. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go to work. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Got a man, it's McCray. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. As we take a look at the stats, things a little one-sided so far. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Tight end now in motion. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. They get to him as he throws. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Hope. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Looks like he's going to try to return it. He smashes his way through again. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Panthers offense comes out ready to go on the attack. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row now. They've got to find a rhythm.
CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. We got to stop turning the football over.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
Throwing right. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. He gets a block. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Out wide left, it's Adams. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. And the Hokies peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. There he goes. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
And you see this so much in college football, man. Now, short yard situations, You give it to your QB, you get the extra blocker, and it's just really hard to stop, man, because he still is a thrower, and there's still that threat. But nice job being physical on the line of scrimmage by this offense.
Now on the counter. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Hokies have moved it inside the 20. Third down play from the gun. Look out! Gets rid of it.
And on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the fourth.
Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet.
Well, it's a heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that fourth down. But they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play. After getting nothing done on first down, 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, looking for the score. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Cutting it close now with 3rd and goal upcoming. They'll run it. Touchdown, Virginia Tech! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
They made offense, defense, special teams. They are showing it all early in this football game. We're still in the first half. We got a 5-touchdown lead. Everything going right except for us, guys, because now we're going to have to figure something to talk about because this one isn't over, but it's close to almost at the half.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Drops back on first down. Back's got it on the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Second down, gonna throw it. They're all over him. He's sacked. This defense all over him. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Rushes on. What a complete disaster. What a terrible decision to run that far backwards and take the safety.
Great job on the safety there. And how about the D tackle just collapsing the pocket? There was nowhere for the quarterback to step up into to try to buy himself some time. That D tackle walked his man right into the lap of the QB, and he gets the safety.
A snap, wants to throw to start this drive. He'll pull it down. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. It's a reverse. That did not fool anybody. The defense right there to knock him down for the big loss. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, it is my pleasure to welcome everyone into the Week 7 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start our coverage with Auburn, taking on the number 20 team, the SMU Mustangs. And it's the Tigers getting a banner day from their stars on the road. To pick up victories away from home, that's the mark of a focused team. This ball club now stands at 7 wins. They've assured themselves at the very least of a better than 500 regular season. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now over to your game inside Acrisure Stadium. This team is on top right now thanks in large part to the play of that burner on the outside. It's like he has glue on his hands, catching every ball that comes his way, and he's helped build this halftime advantage. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in the Steel City.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. about set to get this second half underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Pittsburgh sends out the offense to start this drive. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game, and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you...
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Pitt will line up to punt it away.
Number 98 in formation to kick it away.
Looking for room. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Hokies in a good spot here with second and short. Hands it off on the counter. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground. He's got it again. 7-yard pickup on that one. It's now 2nd and 3.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Drives inside. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
That has got to be so demoralizing for the defense. You haven't been able to stop this guy all game long, and here on third down, they're handing it off to him anyway because they don't think you can stop him. This defense right now, you see a lot of people hanging their heads a little bit because they're not playing with tons of confidence.
2nd and long here. They'll ride Davis here. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. The Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. And the Hokies pounded the rock to move the sticks now back to work. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Running inside, it's Davis. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down. Touchdown, Hokies! And they take it in for 6 more points. His 3rd touchdown of the game. That's almost half of his total as he now has 7 on the year. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Quick give. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. That's it for this period, and it's Virginia Tech on top. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. They try to pop a run on the draw. And for the first down, it'll be at the 35. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Great place to start for this offense. They'll run the counter. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time. Blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a...
Snagged it, and there's running room. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. The give to Davis. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he stopped at the 18. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll run it. It's Davis. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
There is a man still down. It's a Hokie, and they'll stop play to check on him. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop. Looking for running room. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Panthers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. From the gun. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. On play action. Left side is Wells. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. The Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. They dragged him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover. They'll snap it from for the opening play of this drive. The give on the counter. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game, and the defense just has not had the answers consistently for him.
And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's third down. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? The Hokies will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. They boot it away on fourth down. Fields the punt. They bring him down. Strong effort by the coverage team, and that's how they'll put a period on this one. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.